Well, hello there everyone. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm Christy, and today guys, I'm making quiche. Now the quiche I'm making today, I got the recipe from my good friend Linda. She has her own YouTube channel called Easy Cooking with Linda B. And she made this chicken cordon bleu quiche that I thought sounded amazing. So I am super excited to try her recipe. Thank you so much, Linda, for your inspiration. I will give you guys the link to her channel in the description box below, and you will definitely want to go check her out. She's got wonderful, wonderful recipes. Now I've got all my ingredients here on my counter. I'm just going to go over those with you as I make it, but the recipe will be in the description box below. But we've got to get started because you know what time it is. It's time to get cooking. So I'm keeping it simple. I've got a pre-made pie crust here that I rolled out into my pie plate. And then I have 3 frozen chicken tenderloins, boiled them until they were tender and easy to cut in pieces. But you could also use a rotisserie chicken if you wanted to. And then I have some ham. Now you can get a ham steak, which is what Linda did, and cut it into cubes. Or if you have leftover ham, you could cut it into small pieces. I, however, had some deli ham in my refrigerator and I wanted to use it up, so I just cut it into small pieces. So the first thing I'm going to do is place my chicken in the bottom of my pie. Break some of these big pieces apart, just so that they're nice and evenly, the chicken is nice and evenly distributed. All right, then we'll sprinkle the ham. All right, then you will need some Swiss cheese, and this is about a cup of Swiss cheese. It's actually Swiss cheese slices, and I just cut it in really fine pieces so that it looks shredded and it's easier to sprinkle in. I'm using what I have in my refrigerator. All right, and then I have some fresh spinach, and I thought this was an excellent way, Linda, to sneak in those vegetables. So I'm gonna sprinkle over the spinach. All right, next I'm going to make the custard for the quiche. Now I'm just using 2 eggs, just like Linda did. She says that this really makes the quiche creamy and it's less eggy. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna whisk them together. Now I'm using a half of a cup of milk. Linda used a light heavy cream. I didn't have that and couldn't find that. So I'm just gonna use milk. And then 1 cup of heavy cream. So I'm going to give a pinch of salt, or a couple pinches of salt, and black pepper. I'm going to add the rest of this cheddar, not cheddar, I just said cheddar, Swiss cheese. I guess you could use cheddar if you wanted to. All right, so then I'm just going to pour this custard over my pie. And all this cheese stayed on the bottom, so I'm gonna spread it out. All right, I'm just spreading this cheese out evenly. All right, and chicken cordon bleu, we know it as chicken that's coated in breadcrumbs. So of course, we're gonna add some breadcrumbs to the top. And I have 1/4 of panko breadcrumbs, 1 teaspoon of dried parsley, and then some grated Parmesan cheese. And I'm just gonna give a couple pinches. Mix this together. And sprinkle right on top. And it already looks beautiful, but now you'll want to bake it in a 375-degree oven for about 50 minutes or until the center is set. You can insert a knife and it comes out clean. So while my quiche is in the oven baking, I wanted to take a moment to remind you about my cookbook. This would be a great Christmas gift. Now, this is the very first cookbook that I have ever made, and I used Amazon Publishing. I was a little limited on the paper and the ink using Amazon, but I think it turned out great. And so many of you have left me wonderful, encouraging comments. You're telling me that you're really enjoying my cookbook and the recipes in it, and that just makes me so excited. So if you haven't checked it out, I hope that you will consider it. So I just took the quiche out of the oven, and oh my goodness, guys, I wish that you could smell it. It smells so delicious and it looks fantastic. Now's the hard part. I've got to let it cool just a little bit before I slice into it. All right, guys, I can't take it anymore. I've let this cool for about 10 minutes, but now I'm going to slice into it. You guys have got to come check this out. First piece is always the hardest. Oh, look at that. Oh, Linda. That is delicious. It has all the flavors of a chicken cordon bleu, the crunch of the breadcrumbs on top. Oh, yeah. This is a keeper. Well, I hope that you guys give this chicken cordon bleu quiche a try and go check out Linda's YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. God bless, and I will see you soon with more delicious recipes.